And good afternoon and welcome to the BallGame Blitz TV Sports Network, produced by Worthy Road Studios on the Trinity Christian Academy Facebook page. We'd like to remind you this is a copyright broadcast of Worthy Road Studios for 2024. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, editing, or further use of this BallGame Blitz broadcast without the written consent of Worthy Road Studios is strictly prohibited. I'm Stan Gerard alongside my broadcast partner for basketball of 17 years, one Diamond Dave McCulley. We'd like to remind you that some of our advertisers for this ball game include Carlock Nissan, Aloha Pools, Jones Chevrolet, the Blacksmith Restaurant, Dynamics Physical Therapy, Humboldt Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Elite Dental, the Bank of Jackson, McCoy's Heating Air, Deaton's Carpet, and some very good friends of Trinity Christian Academy, Foundation Bank, Tennessee Tractor, Waterwell Solutions, West Tennessee Bank, and the fine folks at Food Right. Partner of 17 years, welcome back to the saddle.
Thank you very much, Stan. Great to be back after missing last game, and you brought us through and got us to the quarterfinals. Hopefully you and I and Jay Cashin can get us to the Fab Four if we can win today. The task will be stern, though. They take on an outstanding Providence Christian Academy Ball Club here in their home arena. Their crowd was a little late arriving, but they're arriving in force now. But what a gigantic road crowd TCA's brought here to Murfreesboro today.
A big crowd, and big crowds go to big games, and they don't get much bigger than a chance to go to the Final Four. You look at Providence Christian Academy, 25-4 on the season. Two of their losses were to Columbia Academy. They played Columbia Academy 3 times, defeated them once, lost twice, once in overtime. All 3 games decided by a, get this, grand total of 8 points. Their other 2 losses were to Brentwood Academy and the CPA to start the season. So this is a team that is not used to losing, and I can think of no better time to give them their first loss than the quarterfinals of the TSSAA state tournament.
Our Lions have been playing some great basketball as well. I think we just take abnormally that ball game against ECS out, throw it out the window. They're very good. I don't think they're that much better than us. But the bottom line is we regrouped the other night, came up with an impressive win here, and then hope to repeat that again today.
Definitely going to need to, because you're looking at this PCS ball club. I mean, their roster did not have heights included. The roster we received did not have heights included. But we're talking easily 6'8", 6'9", 6'10" for a couple of them. They are definitely vertically enhanced, let's say.
No doubt about that. The Lions coming up here today, and we all dodged the potholes around the river. We all arrived safely that we know of, and certainly we hope that you'll stay with us for the next next couple of hours. Hopefully a chance to go to Cookeville now.
And we didn't see Granny at McDonald's either.
We did not. We looked for her and asked about her, but I guess she was off today. Let's take a 2-minute break. We'll come back. This is the countdown to tip-off. Today's game being brought to you by the TCA Booster Club. What would we do without those fine folks? Jay Cashin with us and Brent Lewis with us on the camera. This is the BallGame Blitz and Worthy Road Studios production of TCA Basketball. Stay with us.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Waterwell Solutions, LLC offers experienced and diversified services throughout the greater Tennessee area. Waterwell Solutions specializes in water well drilling operations. They are experienced in the design, construction, and maintenance of wells from 4 to 16 inches in diameter and depths up to 1,000 feet. Waterwell Solutions has 3 locations in Summerville, Brownsville, and Trenton. For a consultation, give them a call at 731-779-1275.
Why go on vacation when you can live on vacation?
Aloha Custom Pools will help you create your very own piece of paradise, and you can enjoy it every day.
What are you waiting for?
Take the plunge. Call Aloha Custom Pools or visit us online.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Hi, I'm Stan Gerard for your local Food Right. Food Right is the home of the butcher. Food Right is proud to sell certified Angus beef. It's the very best there is. All of our beef, signature pork, and chicken products are cut and packed fresh daily by our in-store butchers. To feed your family well, Food Right with 11 locations across West Tennessee is where you need to go. Have a great day, everyone, and much more importantly, God bless.
People at halftime.
And alongside our director, Jay Cashin, who is making executive decisions this afternoon, the voice of TCA Athletics, Diamond Dave McCauley, I'm Stan Gerard. We're getting set for TCA and PCA, a battle of the lines. But, Dave, there are 3 other games around the state of Tennessee that have the same consequences as those games, too. And they are as follows, and I think 3 of them are afternoon affairs as well. ECS is hosting Good Pasture. Of course, TCA at Providence Christian. It's going to be Webb School at Silverdale, and Columbia Academy, they get to make the trip down to Memphis to take on the 8,000-pound gorilla known as FACS. Those are your quarterfinal games. The winners of these games will meet next Friday in Cookeville to decide who plays in the championship on Saturday of next week.
And congratulations to those girls teams that moved on last night. I know USJ won, Jackson Christian lost in a heartbreaker. They had a great year, though. Tony Schutz did a great job out there. Meanwhile, I know that South Gibson won, Peabody won, Gibson County won. I was trying to keep up with some of the folks that won last night. But certainly if you're a fan of some of those girls teams that moved on, and they'll be playing again Monday, congratulations to you. And for those teams that bowed out, congratulations on great years. And our gals, I thought we had a great second half of the season, and certainly some of them here in the arena to watch this game today. Stan, this is going to be, I'm not going to say a packed house yet, but it's going to be awfully close to one, isn't it?
It is going to be a good, not an overly huge facility. It's a very nice facility here, don't get me wrong. Stands on both ends. It's the bleachers on both sides are about the size of our bleachers on the visitors side. So our facility a little bit bigger, but a very nice facility. A completely digital scoreboard, which is simply outstanding here. I love their scoreboard here.
We have going to make an announcement. We're going to say hello to all you folks that are watching. We'll do that at halftime, so it does not impede during the play-by-play and the color of the ball game. I do want to say hello, though. I know they're probably watching, although they didn't tell me this. But Larry, well, they did. Larry Vales and Judy Vales are both under the weather today, so we want to hope that they get feeling better really soon. You know they'd be here if they could.
Absolutely, they would be. And, you look at their grandson, Cooper Vales, just set the all-time single-season assist record for Trinity Christian Academy.
Handing out the dimes, buddy.
Yeah, handing out the dimes. He's going to have to hand out some laser beams. Not dimes tonight. With the size of this ball club, they're going to have to spread the floor and hand out some laser beams. Diamond, you look at this team, I don't know how many of these Sequoias are going to start tonight, but if they start a bunch of them, we're going to we're going to have to draw them out from inside the paint and definitely try and get them to spread the floor so we can shoot the gaps.
You hear coaches, you hear announcers, you hear media people talk about it all the time. A good start, very important. I think today's stand, with their packed house over there, along with our great crowd here on this side, they have fans down to our right behind their bench as well. We will sit behind the scores table about 10 rows up, and our bench will be down to our left. But Stan, getting back to my point, a good start today I think is imperative here in their home arena.
Is absolutely imperative that you get off to a good start, because you know as well as I do, when you get a crowd in a facility like this, you can already hear the loudness of the echoes in this facility. This gym is going to reverberate sound. So whatever it is, it's going to be magnified several times. And, so we need to get off of a good start so the balance of the crowd stays quiet.
Another break here in the countdown to tip-off. Today's game being brought to you on the BallGame Blitz in Worthy Road Studios and sponsored and provided for us by the TCA Booster Club. We'll come back right after this 2-minute message. Stan will take a look at some of the starters, and we'll count it down with his keys right after this on Worthy Road Studios and the BallGame Blitz.
Your life.
Your home.
Your business. Your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
You trade in your car. You trade in your house. So why not get some equity back from your old HVAC system? McCoy's Heating and Air will now give you up to $2,000 trade-in for your old unit, plus a free 10-year parts and labor warranty with the purchase of a qualifying York system. That's right. Trade in your old unit and get up to $2,000, plus a free 10-year parts and labor warranty. For a limited time, only from McCoy's Heating and Air.
I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our Foundation Benefits with High Interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you. Foundation Bank is a division of McKinsey Banking Company, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
And welcome back to the Trinity Booster Club Countdown to Tip-Off pregame show alongside Dave McCulley. I'm Stan Gerard. We're minutes away from the start of this quarterfinal game between TCA and the homestanding Lions of Providence Christian Academy. Diamond, you look at this Providence Christian Academy, they have several tall drinks of water on them. No question it's going to be tough going on the boards during this ball game. Anticipate them scoring at least 2 to 3 of those those Sequoia-type individuals they have out there. It's going to make rebounding a challenge in tonight's ball game. I think the key to that, to having success against them, drawing them out from their defensive position, force them to come out and cover the three. Then we find gaps, and we've got to be able to get in transition to and beat them up and down the floor.
No doubt about it. And Stan, I thought about this when you said this earlier, and a great point earlier and now. But, you know, when you get to the postseason, it seems like guards overtake a lot of ball games. You know that?
They do take over a huge amount of ball games. We're getting ready to introduce the starting lineups in just a matter of a few seconds. We'll have the invocation and the national anthem, so we'll be taking a break here shortly, and then we'll come back with the starting lineups. But, again, a huge crowd here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee for this afternoon matinee between PCA and TCA. We'd like to welcome those of you from Providence Christian who may be watching the broadcast. This is an open forum. You're welcome to leave comments and just tell us who you are, where you're watching from, and who you are cheering for. And now we have the some of our friends from PCA starting to sit in our section a little bit.
Jay and I are trying to figure out how we're going to stand during this anthem. I don't think we'll be able to do that, to be honest with you. We are up under this table and almost impossible to get up.
Well, I just hope they don't have anybody from Adamsville working here.
Yeah, they come up
Diamond, it's going to be an impossibility for you. So what we're going to do right now is go back to the studio. When we come back, it's the TSSAA Division II quarterfinals, TCA and PCA. We'll be back with the starting lineups right after this on the BallGame Blitz, brought to you by the TCA Booster Club.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
It's the off season, but it's the best season to buy at Aloha Custom Pools. Snag your dream pool now, and we promise you'll be splashing around by Memorial Day. What are you waiting for? Give us a call or visit us at AlohaCustomPools.com.
Hello folks, this is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
This is not your typical car dealer ad. You usually see words like this and numbers like this. I'm not doing it. We have discounts. We have special interest rates, just like everybody else. What they don't have is me.
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 Me. Me. Buy your next vehicle where you feel comfortable, and that's with us. Visit online for savings and rates. You should already be here.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Here the starting is for TCA, averaging 14.4 points a game, the junior Braden Waller. Averaging 15 points a game, the junior number 1 Caleb Williams. Averaging 10 points a game, the sophomore Gabriel Lee. And also starting tonight for TCA, the junior number 5 Drake Craddock, excuse me. And finally the man who just set the single season assist record as the lights go out here, number 21 Cooper Vales. Well, let's hope I can find some things here with we can turn lights off and turn flashlights on apparently, so we will await the starting lineups as they go through their little pregame ceremony here. As we await the announced starters for this ball game. It's going to be number 24, Davis Joyner. It's going to be number 21, Preston Wade. Also starring number 15, Baylor Allen. Also starting, number 11, Trice Grinsing. And also starting for Providence Christian Academy, number 5, Judson Bojerstad. The starter, along with Grinsing, Allen, Wade, and Joyner. For TCA, it's Waller, Williams, Lee, Craddock, and Campbell Vales, the starters for Trinity Christian Academy. They have turned the lights back on here, which I'm grateful for. And we're just about set. Jumping for Providence is going to be Preston Wade. Braden Waller to jump for TCA with the call of the game. My 17-year partner and the two-time Hall of Famer, Diamond Dave McCulley.
Thank you very much, Stan. Great to be with you these 17 years, and hopefully the season will still be alive after today. The tip is won easily by the big guy, Preston Wade. He's got to be about 6'10".
Easily.
And here's Grinsing across the timeline on the right wing. They work it out to another big guy, Bergeron. He is the MVP, regular MVP of the tournament. And there's a turnaround jump shot. It's right there in the paint. It's there.
Well, he made that one look easy.
2-0. He sure did. Wrap it up in a 1-2-2 zone. They being the Lions of Providence Christian.
I think we're just going to have to try and create some space. They're extending out. We're going to try and create some space and hit the gaps and hit them quickly.
Craddock on the right wing. Williams cut through, but he couldn't find him. Here's Craddock now. Out on the PCA logo out to Cooper Vales, the all-time single-season leader in assists. Judy and Larry, I know a crowd of that as well, and Mom and Dad. Here's Vales on the right wing to Williams, and Williams is on the sideline. Stepped on the sideline, and a turnover on TCA.
Kind of hard when you had to thread the needle between the defensive player and their coach, who was right on the edge of the court as well.
He was right there in the midst of things, wasn't he?
It was threading the needle, that's for sure.
Joinstein inbounds it. I'm glad you took a stab at that name, Stan. Working with it now, will be on the left wing. Here's Baylor Allen. They work it inside. They try to go inside, and the ball hit the backboard. They intended that pass down low to Preston Wade. Coming up with it, Craddock. Craddock in front court. Craddock out between the circles to Williams, left wing, in front of the big crowd over there. Williams Caleb thought about the three, doesn't pull the trigger. He cuts through. Craddock can't find him. Working with it now, good defense. Great defense. In trouble, Craddock, and bad pass, threw it away. Preston Wade steals the basketball. Front court. Here's Grinsing. Grinsing drives right baseline, gets up underneath. Missed the layup.
Oh, point blank.
Yeah, sure on the run out. Williams, great pass. That time for Cooper Vales, and Williams ties the game.
That's what I talked about earlier. We've got to beat them in transition if we're going to win this ball game.
Cooper Vales almost had the steal that time. Working left to the key, Davis Joyner. It's a 2-2 game. 6:10 left here in this first. They bring Big Wade out to get that ball against Waller.
We're not afraid.
Now here's a shot. A three is there. Knocked in by Baylor Allen.
Allen showing some long distance capabilities. Our third lead change. Or excuse me, our second lead change.
Man-to-man pressure. Actually, they back off a little bit. Here's Allen picking up Vales at midcourt. Vales left wing to lead. His family right in front of us. Good to see Savannah, former All-Stater at TCA. Great college career as well, right in front of us. Working with it, Craddock drives in, stops his block, and Preston Wade says, don't come in here with that.
Well, what you're going to have to do, Diamond, go up for the shot. You have somebody cutting behind him and bounce pass again and dish it off for the layup.
Lee and Craddock out of the game, where our sponsors just walked in. There's Kurt Gehring in the game. Alicia, she plays over at Cumberland University, not far from here. Working with it now will be Vales. In the ball game, Lakai Tompkins and Zach Niven came in the game. Craddock and Lee went out. They work at left wing. Williams thought about the three, doesn't pull the trigger. Now lost the basketball. Out of bounds. It goes off Lee. It goes off Williams.
Well,
their student body's pretty loud to understand. They've got the entire end zone down right before that happened. They've got it packed.
It is a SRO crowd right now, Diamond.
Yep. Fire marshal, do not come here. Working in the front court. Here's Joyner. They go right wing to Grinsing. They go underneath. Layup is there. Good pass, and Davis Joyner makes it a 7-2 game.
Right now they are just playing very, very crisply.
They are. Waller front court. Waller drives in from 14 feet. Got it.
Braden Waller, that's what you got to do. Hustle down the court, make the quick shot before they have a chance to establish their defensive position.
Great defense by Cooper Bales. He knocked that ball away, and it goes off the leg of Joyner right below his stand, right into the bench.
I like that the TCA not appearing afraid in this ball game. Now, the official there is telling their people to back up, yet when we were playing they were playing defense down here, their coach didn't have to back up. Interesting.
Yeah. Now he's going down. In all fairness, he's telling that bench to do the same thing. You got to move the seats back.
Well, that was just an attempt at a little home court advantage. The official figured out and made things right.
Official wearing gloves. I don't know if I've ever seen that or not. He's wearing 2 gloves.
Well, at least they're not wearing masks.
7-4. Backcourt is Bales. Bales across the timeline. Bales guarded tightly by Allen. Cooper, good ball handler. Works out to Williams. It's a 7-4 game. TCA down by 3 at the 4:25 mark of the first.
He needs help.
Cooper Bales did a good job going to release and get that open space to get that pass, or that would have been on turnover. They throw it away. Now Bales gets it right back. Pass intended to Niven. Cooper works with it. Cooper on the left wing to Waller. Waller deep left. Boy, they're denying every pass right now. Williams between the circles. Over to Waller. Waller ball knocked out of bounds. It goes off of the lines of PCA.
I think that's what Caleb tried to do the last time. The ball nicked off of him as well.
Stan, we've taken a shot. Now we just got to answer. Tompkins down low. Looks. Wheels and deals. Says block.
Foul.
Now foul. It's going to be on the big guy. No, a jump ball. The ball stays with TCA.
I like the idea of attacking him down low and trying to draw the fouls, though, Dave.
I do too, but you're not going to get that shot off very much over that big 6'11".
Well,
frame.
you have to find a way to create
they go
contact.
Inside
that should be our ball off the white.
Knocked off of one of the white jersey Lions.
You got to find a way to create some contact in there, so they have to call the foul.
7-4, 3:57. TCA trails 7-2. Now the ball in the backcourt. I don't know if Cooper can catch it. The ball goes all the way out of bounds. Bad pass.
Oh.
Got to protect the basketball, Stan.
And the good news is they start to go 94 feet. That's when he's in the old rules. I think it would have been inbound down there.
Down here, exactly right, under their own bucket.
Which really makes no sense. But I guess is the one part of the rule I do like.
Now TCA applies some pressure. They leave it out here on the left wing to Allen. Out front to the big guy, pressure away. Good ball handler. I watched him during warm-ups. He really can dribble that basketball. Here's a 3, no good this time. Bales may have been fouled over the back. Here's a shot up, no good. Lakai is fouled.
Oh, he's pushed.
And they get walking.
Oh, no!
Well,
he was pushed from behind easily.
Yep. He was pushed. The outside official had a good look at it, but didn't blow the whistle. Inbounds pass. The crowd irate. Down low, Wade, and walk. Proper call.
Yep. There is your Mary Kay Cosmetics makeup call.
Yeah, that's the outside official. He had a good look at that push. He didn't call it, but I think you may be right there.
Oh, I know I am.
It's a 7-4 game.
Here they come with some full court pressure.
Boy, their bigs are big, aren't they? I mean, look.
Their smalls are big.
Yeah, that's what I meant, I think. Here's Williams with it. Williams between the circles, backs over there. They have family on their warm-up jerseys and family on their court here. Here's a bad pass. Williams threw it away, and now it goes into the hands of Baylor Allen. Front court, ball knocked away. Now we have a walk this time. Going to be called on 24. That's going to be called on Davis Joyner. Well, the Lions settling down and playing some good D right now.
We got a hand in there, knocked the ball out, and he traveled with it.
Yep. We stayed at 7-4 for a while. It's 3 minutes and 9 seconds left in the first. Quickly played first quarter. Not a lot of fouls yet. Few turnovers on both teams. Williams with it. Williams jacks up the 3 to tie. Front rim, no. You like that shot, though. He can hit that.
Yep.
Joyner with a rebound. Comes across the timeline.
Steal.
Bad pass. Williams steals it. Read it perfectly. Williams will drive in. Lay it up and in.
Caleb Williams, like a thief in the night with a steal. He's got 4, and it's a 1-point game.
7-6. Boy, he read that beautifully, just like a football defensive back.
Which he is.
That's exactly right. Joyner between the circles, guarded by Lakai. Tompkins on him tightly. They go inside this time. Stopping.
That was blocked.
No. In the ballgame is Aiden Bolden. He's the guy that shot it. PCA fans and Dexter thought it was a clean block, but they get a foul. Aiden Boyden to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Who got the foul, Stan?
It's going to be Niven.
So Zach will pick it up. And to the line, Aiden Bowden. Rim stayed out. They'll try again.
And we apologize. We weren't provided with stats for Providence Christian. We weren't even provided a roster until late yesterday afternoon.
Micah Mustafa is in the game, and out will be Davis Shorter. He missed them both, but the rebound is taken back up and in by big Preston Wade.
How is that not over the back? My gosh.
It looked like it, but they didn't call it. So it's a 9-6 game. TCA gets a bad break there. Working with it, Williams. Williams back over the water. They play the pitch and catch game. Now the bounce pass almost over and back, but he did not. Zach Nivens, 3 on the right wing. Got it!
Zach Nivens ties this game, our second tie of the game. We're tied at 9.
Yep. 9-9. We were tied at 2, now tied at 9. Now TCA applying some good pressure. 154 ball straight up in the air. It's knocked up in the air, but Big Wade goes and gets it. He's a force for that size, no doubt about it.
Tell you what, Lakai jumped right up there with him, though.
Mustafa with it. Mustafa gets the screen, drives in, puts it up, off the glass there. That's a great screen, an illegal screen by Preston Wade.
And Mustafa with his first points and our third lead change of the night.
11-9, a minute 30 in the first. TCA being very patient against this 1-2-2 zone. Now they've moved Wade, the big guy, out front of the 1-2-2. Niven bobbled it and lost it. Mustafa comes up with a turnover. Mustafa, coast to coast, the other way, the floater. No.
It's a charge.
Charge, yes.
Proper call.
That official, the one wearing the gloves, as you watch the game, he's pretty animated, isn't he?
We don't feel like that out of our district. Oh, Mr. Hot Dog, well, I can't never think of his name.
I like some animation from officials. 11-9, especially when the calls go our way. 11-9, 2-point game. 1:13 left here in the first. TCA right in this thing against this highly talented 25-4 Providence Christian team. TCA 23-8. All the records are by the board right now, though. You played or survived today. They go to the Fab 4 in Cookman. They clear out the lane. Williams walks.
He walked. He held one foot. I think what they may have saw was that the other foot took 2 or 3 steps, but the pivot foot looked to me like it held.
Dexter is going to say, have a seat. Dexter's very words to him, have a seat. He took Caleb out. 52 seconds left in the first.
The general back in the ball game.
Yep.
Well, if we can get him uncorked in this game, that'll free some things up.
I think we got to have him to hit 3 or 4 threes in the game at least. Here's a drive by the big guy. The shot is there. But Boysenstein hit it. That's a nice move, Stan.
That's his first bucket of the night. They've got the 4-point lead now.
Well, he's an all-state looking kind of player, isn't he? 13-9, 4-point game. Craddock with it, threw it away.
It was great defense, really, by Bjornstad. Completely blocked off and eliminated the area, and they're going to give the ball, obviously, to PCA. But it was just a great defense. He had the perfect angle on the play.
PCA's never led in the game. We've had 2 ties, 2-7. Right now it's a 13-9 lead. We're actually tied at 9, too, weren't we? That's right, 2-9. Mustafa against Lee. Lee, body checking in there. Here's another steal, bad pass. Williams steals it. Williams will lay it up and in.
Oh, that was Caleb. Oh, yeah.
Caleb Williams.
He's got 6.
Boy, he's read 2 passes beautifully. Now the other way, here's a walk. Shot put up by Craig Lewis Jr. And he walked, and that's going to end the first quarter. Your score, a good one. PCA 13. Our Lions of Trinity Christian 11. Back after this 1-minute message. Game being brought to you by the TCA Booster Club on the BallGame Blitz and Worthy Road Studios.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Waterwell Solutions, LLC offers experienced and diversified services throughout the greater Tennessee area. Waterwell Solutions specializes in water well drilling operations. They are experienced in the design, construction, and maintenance of wells from 4 to 16 inches in diameter and depths up to 1,000 feet. Waterwell Solutions has 3 locations in Summerville, Brownsville, and Trenton. For a consultation, give them a call at 731-779-1275. Preston Wade, the leading scorer for PCA with 4. For TCA, the game's leading scorer, Caleb Williams, with 6.
Well, a good one. We'll say hello to all you folks that are registering in with us. We'll do that at halftime of the game. Providence Christian will have the basketball. That quarter ended on a walk, by the way, and now here's a bad pass, but Big Wade's big long arms allows him to go get it. They go on the right wing to Lewis Jr. Craig Lewis Jr. Here's a 3 wide open, front rim, no. Rebound though, Lewis. Retaining control, here's Aiden Bolden with it. Well, they come off the bench with specimens as well. Good defense by Waller. He cut that baseline off beautifully, folks, as you watch the game here. TCA Booster Club making it possible. We appreciate them very much. Right wing, Preston Wade's 3, no. Rebound though, they get it right back, and Wade will move in, try to dunk it, no, and we have a foul on TCA.
We should have a walk on the play too. He took that ball at the free throw line, never took a dribble. Once he got the ball, never took a dribble.
He was left free throw line, extended, and all of a sudden I look up, he's under the bucket. He's talking to someone, I'm not sure what that's about. Now they're going to bring out Born John Stein. He's going to go out, and I don't know if he's got blood on him or what.
Could be.
They're going to bring back in the game will be Davis Joyner. Yeah, that's got some blood on the uniform there. Zach Niven's going to come out. Cooper Vales back in. So it's Vales, Williams, Tompkins, Lee, and Waller. And to the line will be big Preston Wade. 2 in the game. Free throw up. Got it. He's a junior. When they introduced him, he was a junior. We didn't have that actually on our roster, but I heard him say a junior. Big, long, lanky kid, no doubt about it. Up, no good. And we lose the basketball. Tompkins couldn't come up with it. Our bucket is up. It is there, and a foul. Davis Joyner. That hurts there, Stan.
Yeah.
Had a chance for the rebound. We got to get those boards.
Yeah, Bolden got that shot off. If we wouldn't have come in and fouled, I think he would have ended up missing it. But we got enough of them that it went in.
All of a sudden, it's a 16-11 game. They tell Joyner, tuck your jersey in, and he does just that. Now, Craig Lewis Jr. coming in saying, how you like my headband, buddy? You look good. 16-11. Free throw up, no. And boy, I thought Wade went over the back that time, and now he throws it away. The ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be TCA's ball. Dan, I don't want to get on the officials, but there's been a couple times Wade's gone over the back, I thought, and they let him get away with it.
Things to make note of. Aiden Bolden now 0-3 from Cherry. Things you want to file away for a little bit later on in the ball game.
Good point. And missed a couple of them pretty badly. Here's Williams with it. Williams pulls up, left free throw line extended. Yes.
Caleb Williams with 8. Caleb hasn't scored much the last couple of games, but he is the one that's been able to get open so far early in this contest.
Looks like the Lions have that lane that they can drive just outside the lane. Here's a shot up. It's going to be a charge. That's going to be on Craig Lewis Jr.
Second charge withdrawn against PCA in this ball game. They're barely in like a freight train going downhill without worrying about the consequences. We should be able to draw a few charges tonight.
Brunjunstein back in the game.
It's a good try, Dave.
It's B-O-U-J-J-R-N-S-T-A-D. I need another vowel there. 16-13.
M-O-U-S-E.
That's a lot. That may be the most letters we've had in the game all year on the name. Do you agree?
Sounds like a player one of our former female assistant coaches at Bethel might have recruited.
Well, and remember the linebacker at Lambeth all those years, Bingham Tuasamatatelli. Williams had the 3, didn't take it. Waller would gun the 3 to tie, yes!
Braden Waller, good rotation. He's got 5 of the night, and we're tied at 16, our third tie of this ball game.
If you want to say here come the Lions, it's our Lions in this case. 2, 9, and 16, the ties. When Jornstein works out front to Bolden. Here's Davis Jr. He's a good-looking athlete. Another charge. Yes.
Third charge against PCA, and you know what? Stand there and take it.
Well, no doubt, Stan, they're an aggressive basketball team, and I mean that in a very complimentary way. They're very aggressive. They love to get in that lane and drive, and Dexter's seen that, and Dexter says, okay, guys, we better get about 6 or 7 charges.
Well, and that's what it's going to need for TCA to stay in this ball game.
TCA trying to take their first lead of the game. We're tied at 16, bang, 6 minutes in the first half. Cooper Bales between the circles. Cooper to Lee. Lee out front. Lee will drive in. Lee will put it with the left hand. No, Tompkins rebounds, and he's out of bounds. No, a push. They're going to get a foul, I think, on PCA, I think.
Oh, no. No, that's against them.
I said PCA, yeah.
Oh, PCA.
Yeah.
Things rhyme too much.
Oh, that's okay. That's right.
You get into these alphabet games, Diamond. Too many rhymes and too many kittens on the floor.
I think that's number 2 on Preston Wade, too, Stan. That's why he's going out of the game. It is number 2. TCA throws in the backcourt. Tied at 16. 5:45 left in the first half. Williams leads the lines with 8. He has the basketball to Vales. Vales right of the key against this 2-3 zone. They look like they've mixed it up. They've taken Wade out, so they're going true now to the 2-3.
Watch them for a double team there. They're looking at times when we go cross court to bring in some help and work the double team.
Williams, a long 3. Got it!
Caleb Williams from the 731 area code gives TCA their first lead of the ball game.
That's from 8:40 right there, folks. 19-16, 5:15. Potholes and all. But Joinstein, he tries to answer with a 3. Back rim, no. Battle for the rebound, it's loose. Cooper Vales has that basketball. Cooper in the front court. Cooper did not have the numbers, now throws it across to Waller. Waller works it out here to Lee, bad pass. Bornstein, and now it's going to be a foul. I think they're going to get Lee on it. That's a tough call because Lee's going for the basketball.
Both players are going for the ball.
Yep.
And I realize you may have to call one there. To me, if they made no call on that, I would say it's a much better call by the official.
4:59. Yeah, that's unfortunate because he's just like when Joinstein. He's trying to go get the basketball and they must have said just an angle that gave the advantage to PCA instead of TCA.
But here's the deal, Diamond. We are not afraid of them. We're actually pushing back against them in this ball game.
After that first couple of minutes, we really regrouped and countered.
And I guarantee you they're not used to that.
Out front, 3 there. First 3 by Trice Grinsing. He ties the game, 19 all.
And that's number
11. Williams moves in, down low, Tompkins, yes, great dime. Great assist by Caleb Williams.
Kai Tompkins with his first bucket.
21-19. Williams, another steal, his 3rd of the game. Caleb will drive in on the left hand.
That's a goaltending.
It's up in his air.
And a timeout on the court with 4:16 to go in the first half. TCA 23, PCA 19. TCA basketball brought to you by the TCA Booster Club on the BallGame Blitz.
Why go on vacation when you can live on vacation?
Aloha Custom Pools will help you create your very own piece of paradise, and you can enjoy it every day.
What are you waiting for?
Take the plunge. Call Aloha Custom Pools or visit us online.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Well, the Rolling Stones are in the house, but it's TCA that is starting me up tonight as they've got the 23-19 lead over TCA. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13 points for Caleb Williams in this contest. Their leading scorer, Preston Wade, with 5.
Caleb Williams has 4 steals, and 3 of them relating into layups, actually 3 steals. Here's Lewis Jr. They've got Preston Wade, the big guy, back in the game. They go underneath.
Nice, Scott.
Joinstein, layup with the left hand. Great pass by Wade. And Joinstein has 6 in the game. He's heating up a little bit. 23-21. Good timeout by Coach Jerry Hammonds and assistant KJ Owens. Pass to Cooper Vales. Out to Craddock. Craddock thought about it. Doesn't shoot. Out to Vales. Cooper will drive in. Put it up. Block. Off the backboard by Preston Wade. His 3rd block of the game.
I go back to that same play again because realistically, they got the shot up the good. They played Swiss cheese back last time down the floor.
Now a steal. Here's a shot up. Is there.
24.
After the timeout, yep, it's been a 6-0 run. Now another steal. Here's a shot up, no good. And Craddock comes down the rebound. Oh boy, 25-23. The timeout, and they've scored 6 in a row and almost had their 8th in a row. Here's Waller in the paint, stopping, popping, no. But Joinstein up to get the rebound. Their crowd really back in the game now. Pass, right corner. Here's Davis Joyner, no. Rebound tipped out of there. Waller has it. Waller out to Craddock. Craddock will drive in with the left hand. Ties the game.
Great Craddock with his first points tonight. We're tied at 25, our 4th tie of the night.
It's like two boxers right now exchanging blows. 25-25. Tompkins trying to body up on Big Wade. Here's Lewis driving in. Nothing there. They go out front. The three there by Davis Joyner.
Joyner with his 7th point of the night.
Now the full court pressure really bothering TCA. Bales over, splits the defenders. Bales turns it over and got away with it. No, he did not. Proper call, he turned it over.
On that little stutter step, yep, proper call.
25-23, or make it 28-23, excuse me. Donnybrook in the game right now, Stan. I mean just a intense battle. 28-25, both teams playing at a high pace and high intensity. Right wing Grinsing out to Wade. They run the pass
nice
over there
screen.
to the three there. And that is up by Trice Grinsing. And just like that, from being 4 up, TCA is down 6. 31-25. Here's the bad pass. Thrown right at the legs of Williams. And it goes into the bench. And it's going to be a 31-25 game. Let's see if Dexter calls a timeout with 2:02 left.
He would be wise too, I think, Dave.
Dexter talking to Waller, one of his leaders out there, all of them. And in the game now will be Lee back in, and out will be Drake Craddock. 31-25, 1:59 left in the half. Across the timeline, Craig Lewis Jr. They're working over here now to Joyner. Joyner, the big guy, Wade. Craig Lewis Jr. Out to Big Wade. He'll gun the three. It's up, no good. Joinstein up with a sit back there. Stand after that timeout. They have dominated the game.
Yeah. Did you see Bjornsson take his hand, slap it off of Caleb's back?
Bjornstein, yep, he did. 33-25, 8-point game. And now Wade.
Where's the lean in first?
He fouled Wales. There's no doubt about it. And on the run out, the layup by Lewis is there. And timeout TCA.
Horrible no call.
Well, 35-25. And I got to be honest, we don't like to get on them. But Bales was mugged and no call, and they get a layup. 35-25, 1:21. Back up to this 30. TCA Booster Club making it possible in the BallGame Blitz, and Worthy Road Studios. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Stan Gerard for your local Food Right. Food Right is the home of the butcher. Food Right is proud to sell certified Angus beef. It's the very best there is. All of our beef, signature pork, and chicken products are cut and packed fresh daily by our in-store butchers. To feed your family well, Food Right, with 11 locations across West Tennessee, is where you need to go. Have a great day, everyone, and much more importantly, God bless.
Diamond TCA had a lead. Their coach made a big timeout, and since then it's been all PCA. We need a bucket in the worst possible way.
Yeah, a couple of calls have gone against TCA, but yeah, they've dominated in the last 2.5 minutes. Bales was really, though, hit hard in midcourt. Great pass, Waller. Down low to Tompkins.
And one!
And no, they get an offensive foul on Tompkins.
You've got to be kidding me.
I didn't see that. Dexter doesn't squawk to the officials. He's talking to Caleb right now. Well, what could go wrong has gone wrong the last 2.5 minutes.
Unless they're going to say he pushed off inside, which I didn't see.
35-25. Must have got him around the waist for the hand check. I'm not sure, or push off. Here's Grinsing. Boy, he's hit 2 big threes in this half. Front court, Grinsing out between the circles. Bales steals that basketball. Cooper will go the other way. Bales will drive in, put it off the glass. Nobody's fouled. He'll shoot 2.
Foul's going to go against number 11, I believe.
Providence Christian has been really guilty of one thing here. Some lazy passing out on the perimeter that TCA's picked off several times.
Grinsing with the foul.
And Cooper Bales to the line. Cooper Meister, 67% on the year. Big 51 seconds. I'd like to get this down about 6 if you could. Bales up, good. He'll try again. First point of the game. 35-26. The winner moves to Cookeville next Friday for the Fab Four, Final Four. They like to call it the Fab Four. I'm going to stick with the Final Four.
I've never heard. Oh, missed
This one is no good. Ball tipped around, and Davis Joyner, one of their unsung heroes. Boy, he's good. He got that rebound. He's really built well for a high school forward / guard. Craig Lewis Jr., Coach Hammonds has said go for the last shot, I think, unless you get a layup. Down low, Wade. Wade up, in, out.
Goaltending.
And the ball goes out of bounds.
That's goaltending.
Ball. Dexter screaming at the officials. He thought it was goaltending as well.
I mean, he touched the rim while the ball was in the cylinder. Our ball easily. Now and all they did was call out of bounds and no goaltend.
Talking to the big guy again. He's got blood on his uniform. I'm not sure where that blood's coming from.
Now let's pour it on. It's something on his hand or elbow, I think. Yep, on his right elbow. I can see as we go
looks
off.
like an abrasion on his right wrist, too, it looked like. 35-26.
Well, let's see where they're spraying at.
Vales in the backcourt. Vales across the timeline.
Get off
TCA fans
of
wanted
him.
a foul. Didn't get it. Now they finally get the foul back here at midcourt.
It took the backside official to come up to make the call.
Dexter's not one to get on the officials a lot. He was really
adamant
about that foul, yep.
And we do not know where these officials are. We know they're not from Jackson. They shouldn't be from around here, as the free throw is good. Just not sure where they could be from.
35-27.
We're this game being played right where several different associations kind of meet.
Yep. Could be south of here. Could be probably, to be honest with you, if I'd had to bet, I'd say east of here. Bales again. No. Gets 1 of 2 both times. 35-27, 8-point game, 20 seconds in the half. TCA was up by 4, now they're down by 8.
Boy, a denial here would be huge.
Preston Wade. Now they go. Here's Joinstein. He puts it up, or Stead. He puts it up, no good. He's fouling. He'll shoot 2. He's really quite a good player, isn't he, Stead?
Yeah, can move and adjust. Good call by the official, though.
Yeah,
we were getting ready to draw the charge to PCA's defense. He kind of cut his angle and moved it around, so then we kind of stepped over and made the contact.
He'll shoot 2 here. Up, got it. Really a fluid-looking player. Handles the ball well, shoots the ball well, you can tell. Good driver, can stand outside, though, and shoot. Lakai out of the game, nib it in. That's to get an extra shooter in there in the last 8 seconds. Hit them both.
Dimo, he shoots free throws. It almost looks like he's shooting them downhill.
It is a 37-27 TCA deficit with 8 seconds of the half.
Into the ball game, Mustafa in for Bjornstein.
Bjornstein goes out. Or Bjornstead, yep. Here's Vales in the backcourt. Full court pressure. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Williams 3, good if it goes. No good. And this half is over. Your score.
Wait, there's still time on the clock. Yeah. The clock stopped.
Their coach is irate that clock was stopped with 9/10 of a second left.
What is going on here?
It's been wild and woolly here at Providence Christian. 9/10 of a second still on the board, but they're sending both teams to the locker room. Your score here at the break, 36-27. Is that right? Yep. I thought it was 37-27. But we'll take 36-27 and not say anything. We'll take a 2-minute break. We're back with our halftime activities. The Lions of TCA down by 9. This is TCA Basketball on the BallGame Blitz in Worthy Road Studios.
Your life. Your home.
Your business. Your future. Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
You trade in your car. You trade in your house. So why not get some equity back from your old HVAC system? McCoy's Heating and Air will now give you up to $2,000 trade-in for your old unit. Plus a free 10-year parts and labor warranty with the purchase of a qualifying York system. That's right. Trade in your old unit and get up to $2,000. Plus a free 10-year parts and labor warranty. For a limited time, only from McCoy's Heating and Air.
Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our Foundation Benefits with High Interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you. Foundation Bank is a division of McKinsey Banking Company, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
We are back here at Providence Christian here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. We appreciate the hospitality. They had a nice table up here for us. Stan is gathering some stats here. We'll have some hellos during the break here. You folks that are watching, we'll do that. Stan will have those for you in a minute. And Stan, you've got the stats. First
yeah,
of all,
I'm still trying to
all right, get their score
rectify
right.
these.
All right, Lewis Jr. has 4.
Okay.
Mustafa 2. Bolden has not scored, 0-3 from the line.
I thought he had a field goal.
But Jornstead had 10. 6 by Grinsing. Allen has 3. Preston Wade, the big guy, has 3. And 9 by Joyner. That adds up to 36 on my score sheet.
Okay, 4, 8, 10.
You don't believe me?
No, I've got so many Chris's and crosses here.
That's okay. Go with me, okay?
50, okay. I give up.
On the other side, as you get the hellos ready, Waller has 5 in the game. Caleb Williams, big game with 13. 2 by Craddock in the contest. 3 by Niven, 2 by Bales, and 2 by Lakai Tompkins.
Among those watching, I can't because it won't let me go back to the beginning of it. But
I'll see if I can go back. Go ahead.
Pat Bynum, Sarah Hoskinson, Nancy Lack, Bill and Melinda Stewart, Wayne and Peggy Parker from Mickey, Justin Miller, Larry Vales, and a host of many. Christy Timms, Holly McElroy Adcock, Jeremy Maddox, Carl Snyder, Melanie Wilburn, Bill Seeley from my neighborhood, Tyler and Ashley Porter, among those watching this ball game this afternoon. Diamond, let's take a timeout. We'll have more of the halftime show for you from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. It's 36-27, PCA with the lead. You're watching TCA Basketball, brought to you by the TCA Booster Club on the BallGame Blitz.
It's the off season, but it's the best season to buy at Aloha Custom Pools. Snag your dream pool now, and we promise you'll be splashing around by Memorial Day. What are you waiting for? Give us a call or visit us at AlohaCustomPools.com.
Hello folks, this is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installations, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
This is not your typical car dealer ad. You usually see words like this and numbers like this. I'm not doing it. We have discounts. We have special interest rates, just like everybody else. What they don't have is me.
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 Me. Me. Buy your next vehicle where you feel comfortable, and that's with us. Visit online for savings and rates. You should already be here.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Welcome back, everybody. Diamond Dave McCulley along with Stan Gerard. Jay Cashin is our producer, director. Brett Lewis is our cameraman today. And the crowd has loved it, including as Miss Williams has done a great job out there dancing. And I love her. Yeah, and she's still dancing. I wouldn't have that much energy, but the student body of PCA loved it as well. We are having problems regrouping our hello list because it keeps dropping off on us. But Terrell Green, Coach Green's watching, Jenny Lynn Payne, our good buddy, Scott Kaler, Diane Vales, Mark Brewer, Laura Kraft, some of the folks that are watching. But every time we try to go back and regroup and see all the folks that joined us earlier, it's dropping off on us. But we apologize if we haven't mentioned your name today. But again, Judy and Larry Vale's not here today. They're under the weather. But a big hello to them as well. Stan, you've got some baseball update.
Well, Diamond, of course, West Tennessee Sports has always carried baseball in years past. But this year, Worthy Road Studios and the BallGame Blitz, 12 games of coverage of TCA baseball this year. All home games scheduled to be broadcast on live video. At least a 4-camera operation to pull off this broadcast this year. 4 cameras at TCA baseball this year. All 12 scheduled home contests of TCA baseball this season will be here right on Worthy Road Studios. And it's just so interesting, Travis Vance of Farm Bureau Insurance walks up and says hello to me, the newest sponsor of TCA Athletics, Mr. Travis Vance. As soon as we get the ink on the contract, but one of the brand new sponsors of TCA Athletics is Travis Vance with Farm Bureau Insurance, and we thank him for his generous contributions.
Absolutely, appreciate that. Diane Cooper is watching today. Justin Miller, Casey Blankenship, Heath Harpo, Angela Snyder, Melissa Carson. Melissa George Carson, my good buddy, is tuned in today as well. Stan, down 36-27. TCA led at one time in the game 23-19, a timeout, and after that they scored 6 unanswered before we regrouped a little bit. Down 36-27 here at the break. What does TCA have to do to erase this deficit and win this game?
Well, maintain control. Don't let the crowd, don't let their their vertically enhanced individuals intimidate us throughout the course of the game. Attack them, keep going right at them, and just keep playing attacking defense. They're a little soft around the edges as far as passing the ball. We've got to take that, and on the interior defense, we've got to be more physical interior. While we've got like 3 or 4 charges this game, we've got to set and draw some more of those.
No doubt about it. Lions trying to live for another day. The winner of this one, Stan, moves on to Cookeville for the Final Four next Friday.
And we hope to be there with you for that, providing there's a big TCA comeback and victory here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. It's going to be an interesting, grinded out, hard-fought second half, I believe.
Got to get Waller in the offense, get him scoring. Zach Niven, maybe a couple more threes. Gabe Lee, he attempted one shot, a layup. Is that correct?
He had a layup that was, look back on the scoring sheet. He went for a layup. They called the foul on him, though.
Yeah, sure did. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Well, here we go. Right now, there's 16 minutes left in the season for one of these teams. Either PCA or TCA. Of course, we hope it's Trinity. Great to be back with you, Stan. I want to thank all those folks that have been so kind to my family that are watching and listening, especially our TCA fans and the TCA Nation. They've been just outstanding to help us. We appreciate that. It will be Williams, Vales, Lee, Tompkins, and Waller. TCA going a little bigger. Craddock not starting, and Tompkins doing that. Here's a 2-3 zone. Vales with it. They switch over to Williams. Williams in the corner to Lee. Open three on its way. No. Rebound. They fight for it. Out of bounds. Off the Providence cushion.
Did you see the contact? General Lee released that three ball, then the contact afterwards knocking him back right in front of the official. No call.
I like the fact that we got him open for the shot, though. Yeah. That was a design call by Dexter Williams. Caleb to Lee. Lee right at midcourt, almost over and back, but he had not caught the ball. Bad pass. Threw it away. Big Preston. Wade with it. Front court for Joe instead.
That's a push
and
off.
Now foul. It's going to be a blocking foul on Cooper Vales, I think.
5 extended his hand. That's a charge. Extend your hand out like that. That is a charge.
Some of the TCA fans saying call it both ways.
Well, they didn't call it both ways on that one.
Sure didn't. 36-27, 9-point game. Joyner with it. It's Joyner over here to Baylor Allen. Baylor Allen.
Another push on
and
TCA.
That's a push off. That's going to be on Lee.
Now, I'll go with that one.
Well, they went for they were going to go for the lob to Preston Wade, so it's probably not a bad call, to be honest with you. Craddock in the game. Out will be Lee.
Well, PCA, one of the top-ranked teams in the state of Tennessee, and they're showing us why. Look at that back.
You can see Juan. Great pass. Grinsing open. Missed it, though. Rebounds controlled by Waller. He had a great position on Davis Joyner for that rebound. Vales with it, front court. Vales backs out of there, looks it over. Out to Williams. Caleb against Joyner, drives in the paint. The floater crawls in. 15 in the game for Caleb Williams. 36-29. Lions down by 7 now. Davis Joyner with it. Wheels and deals, puts it up. Too hard, no. Rebound, Drake Craddock. Nice board by the little guy. Out to Vales. Vales diagonal pass front court. Waller on the dime. He stops, and the ball blocked out of bounds.
That's good hustle on defense by
really
PCA,
is.
and I mean they are so athletic, and they got little rockets on those shoes too to get them some extra height. It seems.
Tell you what, they're a really good basketball team. Inbounds pass to Waller. We called ECS on probably the best game they'll play all year. Here's Williams' three. Got it!
Caleb Williams with 5.5, 18 in the game. TCA draws within 4 with 6.5 to go.
36-32. The kid's been magical. 18 of the 32 points. 6:25 in the third. Little hand check not called against TCA that time. Here's a shot off the glass. No good. Maybe grazed the rim. Here's Waller the other way. Waller front court out to Williams. Caleb's three again this time. Got it again!
Caleb Williams, white hot. It's a 1-point game with 6:08 to go.
Stan, Jay and I had the best angle of that of anyone in this gym. That looked like a knuckleball at first, and then it knuckled in.
From my angle, it looked like it was going to hit the support poles.
Yeah, it looked like a knuckleball. 36-35. When you're hot, you're hot. And when you're good, you're good. For Joinstein, three up, no good. Rebound, though, controlled by Grinsing. PCA with another chance. Joyner thought about it. TCA playing some big D. Joyner puts up the three, no good. They've gone a little cold, and here's out of bounds. The ball out of bounds off of Trice Grinsing. It's TCA's ball.
With a chance with 5:39 to retake the lead. 5 lead changes and 4 ties. TCA was down by a bunch, and they're fighting, scratching, crawling their way back into this ball game.
How about 8 unanswered by TCA?
I'll take it.
Across the timeline, Waller. Waller drives in, leaves it for Williams. Another three, it's no good. Front rim, no good. Boy, it looked good when he left. Grinsing, Williams almost, and he does steal that basketball. They say he's out of bounds with it.
Oh.
Boy, oh boy, and Coach Hammonds has I-rated his team some bad passing.
And we could not see because we were blocked by the scorer's table.
Some bad passing, but some great reads by TCA's defense. And now look at Dexter. He's working hard right down to our left. 36-35, 5:24 left in the third. TCA has come off the deck, down by 9 at the break. They're only down by 1. We've not played 3 minutes of the quarter yet. 5:20 left in the quarter. They set up the three.
No.
Bojoinstein said no good. Tompkins rebounds. TCA doing a better job on the boards right now too, Stan.
Yep.
Backcourt Vales. Vales across the PCA logo. Cooper, bad pass. Threw it off the leg. They say it's kicked though. A good break for TCA. Ball was actually just thrown off the leg, Stan. But they're going to call that every time that way.
Yeah, I've seen sometimes they call that a kick, other times it's other team's basketball.
Yeah, the Koopmeister got away with one there, Larry Judy. Here is Williams to inbound it, gets it in the backcourt to Waller against Craig Lewis Jr. Waller, only 5 in the game. Waller drives in. Waller down low. Lakai. Lakai lost it. It's loose on the floor. Still loose. Coming out there, Cooper Bales. Knocked away. Stolen by Trice Grinsing. Grinsing. Tough pass. But here's Craig Lewis Jr. The 3. Got it.
Wow.
And timeout by Providence Christian. 39-35. They take a 4-point lead with 4:41 left. We take a quick 30 here. This is TCA Basketball on the BallGame Blitz in Worthy Road Studios.
Why do you
Your life, your home,
Your business, your future. Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Folks, back in Jackson, Tennessee, TCA down by 4. 4:41 to go in the third. Caleb Williams has been a house of fire, 13 at the break. He's got 8 here in the second half alone.
Lions pull within 1. All 8 points by Caleb here in this quarter. Waller in trouble down low to Lakai. Lakai moves in against the big guy, puts it up, no. Rebound, big Preston Wade.
That's the move you need to take, though.
Yeah, you do. I like the play and I like the attempt. 39-35, 4:22. Now I got to get a couple of stops. But joins tie it. Down low to big Wade, layup there. Well, when we turn it on, but Stan, so do they. Niven and Lee about to come back to the game for TCA.
Wade with only 7 in the contest.
Bales front court. Little bumping, no call. Waller with it. I don't mind the bumping as long as it's called both ways. And that was a good, probably no call. Williams with it in the corner to Craddock. Underneath, great pass, and a layup, little jumper by Lakai there.
He's got 4. If they're going to lay off for him, we can do that wraparound and get the easy bucket.
Big Wade somehow got lost defensively that time. He wasn't in the neighborhood. 41-37, Craig Lewis Jr. The floater rolls out. It's going to be a charge. Craig Lewis Jr., he's going to charge every time if you set up on him.
What is that, the 4th or 5th tonight?
4th or 5th, yeah.
They were before the game. They had a deal where this scoreboard could tell you the fouls of the players in the ballgame. They chose not to use that option for this game.
41-37. I like the boards here, though.
Oh, it is a nice board. I like that wood grain background on it.
Not as good as our football board, though.
No.
Great cash in the gang. Here's Waller with it. Waller drives in, out to Williams. Williams to Lee. Lee, gauge 3. Lakai takes it away low and puts it in.
Lakai, like I like to say, like a thief in the night. He would not be denied.
He just wanted it more. A 50-50 ball. It's a 2-point game. 3:15 left in the third. It's a great one, folks. Craig Lewis Jr. with the basketball, guarded by Lee. Lee dives
he just walked.
To get it. And
he
now
just
walk.
walked.
Yes, it is a walk.
He drug that right foot backwards a little bit, about a half step.
Coach Hammond's not happy. Takes both hands and puts on his head there.
Well,
now it's PCA's time to squawk at the officials a little bit.
I don't think PCA realized we come to play ball today.
Yep, no doubt about it.
We were not going to lay down.
We took an early punch, came off the ropes, and it's been tight ever since. Waller.
Good touch.
Good touch pass to Lee.
That's a block. Yeah, he threw the elbow. And it was sold very well by the young man from PCA. He might have a career in professional wrestling where he sold that one.
It was the right call, but he went all the way back to the end line there.
That's what I said. He sold it well.
41-39, 2-point game. The Joinstead across the timeline. Over to Davis. That's actually Aiden Bolden. Bad pass thrown away. Lakai with it to Williams. TCA can tie or take the lead. Lee thought about it. Lee guns the 3.
Oh.
No, can't buy one right now. The ball out of bounds. I like the shot, though. Gabe just couldn't get it to drop.
Look at Mama and Daddy off of that one.
41-39. Got to keep shooting him, though. He'll hit him.
Yep.
Back for it. Here's Micah Mustafa. Out of the game for the rest is Davis Joyner. 2-point game. TCA's had a couple of chances to take the lead. Down low. They go inside to Bolden. Bolden turns. Yes.
That's a nice play.
43-39, 4-point game. Across the timeline, Waller. Waller thought about the three, doesn't shoot. In trouble. Over to Gabe. The General drives in. Over to Lakai. Lakai puts up the short jumper. Yes, great pass. I think Mom wanted him to shoot it, but he found Lakai open. Lakai 6 in the quarter, 8 in the game.
Lakai
to a 2-point game. A three up, no good. Lakai with a rebound. What do we have? That ball hit the guide wire.
Yeah, TCA that last shot from 4 feet out, Lakai was trying to bring rain. He had some arch on that one.
43-41. Again, a chance to tie the game with 1:58 left in the third stanza. Lee in the backcourt. Here's Williams with it. Caleb has been sensational.
He's clearing out the court.
I have him stand 3-7-20 in the game. Williams with it. Williams over to Waller. Boy,
oh, look, they're dogging the ball.
They're trying to double team, and they do a great job with that. Waller would drive in, bad pass, threw it away. Coming up with it, Preston Wade. Williams was wide open in the left corner. They just couldn't find him because of the pressure. Down low, here's the shot up. It's going to count and a foul. Bolden got somehow underneath and got it to go, and he's fouled. 45-41. Stan, we get within 2, a chance to maybe tie or take the lead, and every time they've had a chance to answer.
I mean, so close. And then they use their strength and their jumping ability to come right back in it.
45-41. Bolden's free throw good. 5 in the quarter, 5 in the game is 46. We'll make it 46-41. They haven't put the board up here yet, or the point. There he goes. 46-41, down to 1:25 in the third. Williams with it. Williams open three, left wing block. Lakai has it though. Lakai puts it up and in.
Look at Lakai like a man stealing that ball. He's got a dime's worth tonight.
Yeah, he's like a man with among boys last few plays. 46-43, now reaching
on
foul.
Gabriel.
Yep. We've got a great game, folks, no doubt about it. It is 46-43.
Coach Dexter talking to one of the officials here.
Yep. 46-43. 3-point game, 1:11.
I'm sure at the next time out you'll fill me in.
And to the line, Majoinstead.
You're getting better at pronouncing that, Dave.
Yeah, was he shooting? I didn't think he was shooting. Were you over the limit?
No.
Well, 5 fouls on us. That's what it is.
Okay.
Yep. I'd be shocked if he missed. He doesn't.
Good effort, though.
He's trying to jinx him. The Jack Eden call. A lot of folks tuned in today. Big audience. Gets both. Back now to a 48-43 game. Every play now really big. Waller with it, front court. Late third. Waller drives in. Lost it, gets it back. And they dive to the floor. Now we're going to be a what?
Are they going to call that a jump?
I think they're going to foul on Waller diving over after he lost the ball. They get Waller on a foul.
Yeah, okay. I can live with that. Don't like it, but I understand it.
Love Braden to death, but he did jump over him after he lost the ball. And to the line the other way will be Trice Grinsing. He has 6, 2 3-pointers in the game. 48-43. Their student body is shooting right into them. They're trying to wham it in here for him this time. Grinsing, really a good shooter. Free throw up, free throw, no.
Obviously that hula girl in the stands was doing her thing, distracting him on that
I
one.
think she distracted him. 48-43.
What was that Casey and the Sunshine Band song?
Yeah.
Shake, shake, shake.
Yeah. Again, Grinsing gets 1 of 2. It's a 49-43 game. Cooper Vale's backcourt against a big Majoinstead. Across the timeline, Vales to Lee, deep right corner, the three, got it!
The General with his first points of the night.
Great shooters, keep shooting.
Papa approves.
49-46, I think Mom liked it too. The other way, boy, Bolden looked like he almost turned that thing over. The Joinstein drives in, block, and we get a charge. No, a blocking foul on TCA.
Well, the thing with Mama there, Mama getting that. Trust me, Kristen Gehring would have owned the paint if she was out there on the court back in her day.
No doubt about it.
These tall drinks of water got nothing on Miss Kristen.
Big guy. Their MVP during the season. And he has 4 of 4 from the line, 49-46, with 36 seconds left in the third. Proving he's a mere mortal among us. No.
Yep. Every once in a while, seeing Noonan helps.
He's never missed 2 in a row in his life at this juncture of a game. Never.
Everybody come with me. Oh,
well, he still hasn't. He knocked that one in. I tried, folks. 50-46. Great finish, I think, set up for this one. Bales in the backcourt. Bales back here to Williams. Williams almost double dribbled that ball. Got to hurry. Got to get across the timeline. Got to hurry. Ooh, he barely made it. 26 seconds. Getting nervous, Stan.
Yeah.
Working with it now. Williams and a 4-point deficit. 18 seconds. TCA will be in this game going to fourth no matter what happens here. Williams dribbling inside. Now, all right, a little in. Then he comes right back outside. Here it is. Dexter calls to play. Caleb drives in. Caleb, step back three. No. Rebound for Jenstad. Lost it out of bounds.
Oh, TCA Nation is not happy.
Tommy Chapman not happy with that. That clearly went off, and Dexter not happy. James Handy not happy. Antoine Long not happy. That ball clearly went off the big guy, no doubt about it. He completely just dropped it out of bounds. Mustafa in the backcourt. Mustafa will never get off in time, and we are at the end of 3. We've got a game, folks. After being down by 8. After being down by 8 at the break, the Lions scored and came right back, got into the game. They were down 36-27. They were down by 9. They scored 8 unanswered, and we've got a game. At the end of 3, 50-46. TCA down to Providence Christian by 4. Stay with us. A minute break on the BallGame Blitz in Worthy Road Studios.
You trade in your car. You trade in your house. So why not get some equity back from your old HVAC system? McCoy's Heating and Air will now give you up to $2,000 trade-in for your old unit. Plus a free 10-year parts and labor warranty with the purchase of a qualifying York system. That's right. Trade in your old unit and get up to $2,000. Plus a free 10-year parts and labor warranty. For a limited time, only from McCoy's Heating and Air.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at Humboldt Dodge Chrysler Jeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Diamond proving even the best audio-visual guy sometimes doesn't have the best taste in music. Sweet Caroline playing.
I can't believe I've never believed you don't like this song. It's a consummate song for an arena, and 99.9% of the world loves Sweet Caroline.
Well,
the only time I don't like it is when they played in Boston when the Yankees were in town. 50-46. That's their 7th inning song. Down low, big Wade. Wade up, missed it. Niven bothered him just enough.
Over the back.
And over the back, Wade. Wade flat missed it. Zach Niven bothered him just enough. His grandparents would love that. Both sets of them, and then Wade foul.
Boy, I wonder how many that is on.
I have him with 3.
They're not putting them on the board there. Who made them?
Well, it's a 50-46 game. TCA dodged the proverbial bullet, Stan. He'll hit that 9 times out of 10. Leda Williams.
Niven's the only guy on the court who can at least height-wise match up with him.
Look eye to eye with him. That's right. Niven runs the baseline, and boy, Niven and that's proper call. Niven was running the baseline. I had a great look at it, and Bolden put a body block in him, and he can't believe they called it. I mean, that's a football body block.
Well, and PCA new to the game of high school football.
Yeah, and Coach Bolden would love that.
That was
if that was on our side, yeah.
You know that they just completed their first year of 11-man football.
Bad pass and knocked away Mustafa, and he tried to save it. Does save it. Now numbers. Here's Williams' 3. No, it came out. Tough break. Rebound is controlled by Wade. Outlet pass. Mustafa layup. Yes.
Oh, so close to a travel, Dave.
52-46. Boy, the 3, that's a 5-point play. That 3 goes. We've got a 1-point game. Now it's back to a 6-point game. 52-46. Every pass now really big. Every shot big. Williams drives in. They cut him off. Out to Bales. The all-time assist leader in the season. Cooper Bales with it. Out to Williams. His 3 on its way. Nope. Rebound. They control it. And coming up with it will be Singh. And we've got a jump ball, and TCA Lee and Tompkins did a great job tying that ball up.
The littlest guy on the court sticks his nose, his helmet right in the middle of it, and comes up with sack.
52-46, 6-point game. 6:58 left in the ball game, in the season for one of these teams, barring overtime. Williams got to get it in. Barely beat the count, got it into Vales. Vales out near midcourt. The Koopmeister. Zach Niven runs the baseline again. He gets open this time. The three. No, we've gone cold. 3 straight three-point misses.
Hit the guide wire up there.
Proper call. Yep.
Or I should say, just hit the pole.
Yep, sure did.
That rim's got a little bit of spring in it.
All 3 shots we missed, though, I'll take them any time. The 2 Williams shots and the Niven shot. They just did not fall. Sometimes they don't, sometimes they do. 52-46. Bolden with it. Aiden Bolden, good-looking athlete against Lakai Tompkins, even a better-looking athlete. Mustafa.
Nice help by Lakai there.
Mustafa in there, and he went right in and put a left-handed layup up off the glass. Yes. 8-point game.
They've got so many special players who do so many different things, Dave.
They've got 4 or 5 guys off the bench saying it would start for most people. Hand check going to be called on Mustafa. Saying again, they've got about 4 guys that would start for anybody else. You know what?
Oh.
Off the bench, I'm saying. Waller back in the game. Cooper Vales will come out for the rest.
Definitely the deepest bench we've seen all year.
Next couple possessions will decide the game. We're down by 8 with 6:13 left. Williams into Niven. Niven's 3. Zach up.
Oh.
No, rim came out. Tough break. Did everything but stay. Front court pass. Wade in the left corner to Grinsing. TCA gets backed up. Great Craddock about to come back to the game. Bolden just dribbled that ball off his leg. Mustafa, though, right place, right time. Gives it back to Bolden. Bolden against Tompkins. Bolden, a little turnaround hook. Yes. 10-point game, just like that.
Who was that?
Bolden, number 4. Yep. 56-46, and Dexter calls a timeout. 5:44 left in the game, and in the season, unless we can come back, both crowds rise. The TCA fans love what they've seen until the last minute or two. Down by 10 to 30 on the BallGame Blitz in Worthy Road Studios.
Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you. Foundation Bank is a division of McKinsey Banking Company, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
5:44 remaining the season for the Lions. Are we talking PCA or are we talking TCA? Right now, the Lions from Murfreesboro have the 10-point lead, and TCA 5:44, Diamond. One last glorious push in the season. You got one opportunity. The next 5 minutes and 44 seconds, lay it all out on the line, leave nothing left on the court.
I totally agree, and I'm sure Dexter told them that, guys. You got 5:44. There's no panic in the camp. Let's get out there, hit some shots, and make some these. I look back at the 3 threes we missed. Again, all of them I liked. They came from guys you weren't shooting, about 4 threes. The last by Niven did everything but stay in. Inside pass to Waller. Waller looking for help. Back out to Williams. Williams. Top of the key from 17. Got it.
Oh, nice screen, though, by Lakai Tompkins to help open that up.
I have him with 22. Here's Bolden the other way. The 3 there. That's Davis Joyner, excuse me. Well, credit them, Stan. They have answered every challenge TCA's given them. They've come right back, haven't they?
Yep.
59, or make it 58. Did you do that? A 2, 58-48. Here's Waller driving in. No foul. He'll shoot 2.
Caleb with...
I'm with 22. I could be wrong.
23.
23, okay.
He has 1 3 in the first, 2 threes in the second.
I missed that second 3 is what it is, so it's 23 in the game.
At least some of my stats are right tonight.
The line, Waller. Braden has not scored since the second quarter. He has 5 in the game. Big one's here.
67%
in the air.
Shooter.
Got it. You know he'll hit these. Tough cookie, buddy. Mom down to our left.
That was my old football number in high school. That shooting percentage. Let's make it rock one more time.
That's right, 58-49. Bale's about to come back to the game. In there again, Waller. Both of them clean as they could be. Niven out of the game. Bale's in. Bale's coming in for defense. Zach will probably go back in for some shots. He and Lee both on the bench right now. Two of the shooters, 58-50. Still some time. 5 minutes left in the game. Mustafa, ball knocked away. Great job by Waller. Waller came to the backside, knocked it right into the hands of great Craddock.
A realistic triple team. 2 guys and the sideline made that.
Waller thought about the 3. Boy, they've scouted us beautifully. Waller, as great as he is, he's had trouble getting open. Williams has it. Pick your poison with people like Williams and Waller. Here's Caleb with it. Over to Waller. Waller's 3 on its way. Got it!
Braden Waller. 10 in the game.
58-53. Here come the Lions of TCA now. Working with it. Joinstead. Good defense by Williams. 58-53. 5-point game. 4:20. They go out in front to Craig Lewis Jr.
No.
Side. No. Rebound Drake Craddock. The little guy goes up and gets the board, and he's fouled.
Well, the old rock and roll song is perfect here. Lay it on the line.
PCA the bonus. That's number 5. And to the line, Craddock with a clock arrested. Down by 5, and this is big, Sam, when that clock stopped, and you have a chance to cut in the lead.
Yeah, now you've really got to attack and force the contact.
Craddock, first of 2. No, they'll try again.
Draco.
58-53. A world of time left. 4:11 in the season for one of these teams. You can sort of feel the tension in here right now. The next one's up, missed them both. Rebound control by PCA. Right court. Providence Christian with the basketball. Working right wing, Joyner. Joyner guarded by Craddock. Joyner drives in. Joyner up. No charge. Yes.
Yep.
Waller drew it.
5th or 6th time we've drawn the charge.
At least 6.
Yeah, at least in this ball game tonight. Boy, has it paid dividends. That's a player control foul, so we're not going to be at the free throw line here.
Dexter very animated on the bench down there. In the game will be Bolden. In the game will be Mustafa. Out of the game, Lewis. And out of the game, Davis Joyner.
Or if you really want to get radical with things, maybe we should get to shoot free throws if we draw a charge. You make every other rule change.
58-53, 5-point game. Big possession. Biggest of the game thus far. Why? Because it's the next one, but it's a big one. Lakai with it. Lakai moves in after Craddock. Craddock drives in. Works out a bad pass. Threw it away. Ball stolen on the run out. The other way. Here is Bolden. Yes.
Well, that's a nice play, though. They got us back. They got us on the transition. Here they come with the press side of it.
60-53. Down by 7. 3:20 left in the game. Waller thought about it. Waller looking for Williams. Williams, 3 on its way. Got it!
Yeah!
What a game. 26 of the game.
Whodette says we're going to go quiet into the night.
60-56. The kids put on a show. 3 minutes. 3 minutes in the game and in the season, barring overtime. A 4-point game, and now we have a foul, and I think they're going to get Williams holding Bolden down low. Yep.
It is Williams.
Well, if PCA, after their big lead early 7-2, it wasn't that big, but they came out, had the first punch. Their fans thought it was going to be easy. It's been far from that.
Yep.
But we're not into moral victories. We need to win. Trying to get it inside and barely got it in. Look at Cooper Bales. Look at Cooper Bales dive and tie that ball up.
Unfortunately, though.
That's okay, though.
Yeah.
I mean, that's great hustle.
That's a hustle. That's one of the hustle plays of the year.
That's Cooper Bales diving to
that's what I'm talking about.
Coach.
Leave nothing on the court. Lay it all out. Everything counts.
4-point game, yep. Out front, Joinstead against Williams. Great matchup. Bolden comes out, sets the screen. Can't really use it. Williams dogging him out there. Now they go to Bolden, open, dunks it.
Wow. He got up there.
Yeah.
And that excited this crowd big time.
I will tell you, your description of wow is right. Now what does PCA have to do? Hit a three? No, missed it. And Tompkins over the back.
Well, no doubt about it.
Bolden, a Tommy Hawk dunk. And then Tompkins over the back, proper call.
Maybe the best student section I've seen all year.
Besides
really ours.
Next to ours are great, yep. Mustafa back in the game. And going out will be Baylor Allen.
We still have 3 fouls to give, or 2.
62-56, not over yet. 2:29, 2-possession game. Far from over. TCA will not go quietly into the afternoon here, believe me. Stay with us. Don't dare go anywhere.
Call your neighbors, call your friends, share this one out. We got some basketball to play.
Need a couple of big stops and a couple of big buckets. Front court, Grinsing. Double teamed over there. They go to Mustafa. Play instructions to the bench. Don't shoot unless you got a wide open layup, I think. As I say that, Grinsing looked like he might go, and there it is. Preston Wade the dunk. 54-56.
Defense broke down there.
Yeah. And Mustafa knocks the ball into the end zone down there.
I'd like to see a timeout left by TCA. We've got 3 of them.
8-point game. Here's Williams inbound it. Gets into Lee. Lee's 3. Nope. And the rebound is controlled by Mustafa. 8-point game. And now the ball dribbled into traffic. And we got a foul. No, traveling on Mustafa.
Okay.
Well, we'll take the call. I'll just say that. Niven back in the game. Niven is going to get Lee, I think. 64-56. 8-point game of the minute 50.
Still a 3-possession game.
Yep. Need a bucket desperately. Williams don't have to have a 3. Now here's Mustafa foul. That's really not a smart foul of Mustafa.
No.
Now, just at the timeline, and Coach Hammonds can't believe it because it puts a good free throw shooter to the line. The clock stopped. Not a very smart play, young man. But we'll take the break. Coach Hammond's telling him that, and he's like, what did I do wrong, Coach?
You notice nobody's stopping to tie their shoes here?
To the line is Williams. I'm laceless. Here is a shot up. As well as speechless. Shot up by Williams. It is there. Stan, I have him with 27 in the game.
Yes.
Missed this one. 1 of 2. 64-57. 7-point game. Got to have a stop desperately. The TCA crowd wanted to walk. Didn't get it. Grinsing against Niven. Talk to Zach's mom coming in. Preston Wade. We got caught a moment ago, Stan, trying to guard and pressure on the side double team.
Yeah.
And when he did it, left their big guys open in the paint. Here's the pass out to Mustafa. He wanted to shoot, but did not. Down to a minute 18. They put it in the freezer, folks. Bolin. Wade takes the 3. No. Why did he take that 3? Ball knocked away. Loose.
No. He
and Wade comes up with it.
He took that ball on his side and slid a foot down the court.
Here's Bolden. If I'm Coach Hammonds, I go there and say, Wade, you take another shot like that, you come to the bench, big guy. Their crowd loving it. And a foul on TCA.
How could you miss that travel?
64-57, 57 seconds, and getting more dire looking now. Great effort. One of the best teams I've seen this year, Stan, this bunch right here. I think we're really good as well.
Well, we've proved that we are. No doubt about it. We'll be anywhere but, between 5 and 8 in the state, but I firmly believe, as we got time on 4, I'm going to stay here with this to finish the thought. No matter how this game turns out, I firmly believe we're one of the best 4 teams in the state of Tennessee in our classification. No ifs, ands, or buts. And we have the best coach in the state of Tennessee in our classification. No ifs, ands, or buts.
I agree with those sentiments. 64-57. You compare teams, and of course FACS really good down in our area, and of course also ECS. This group right here, Providence Christian, they've got all the pieces though, Stan. They've got the size, they've got the guard play, they've got the bench. They are going to be a hard out for anyone.
They can make life miserable
And I'm proud of the way our kids have played. If we hadn't played well today, we'd be down 25. That's how good this bunch is. Do you agree with that?
I totally agree. We played a very good ball game against a very, very good ball club.
Yeah, they're certainly worthy of a Final Four as well. 64-57 with 57 seconds all that remains in the game. Larry Lewis down there on the books for TCA.
I said it before, and I'll say it again. 57 seconds, everything you got left in TCA Nation, everything you got left to give, let's give it now.
And inbound it just near his bench right below us.
Go hard.
Grinsing looks, gets it in. Comes a point where we'll have to foul. I hope they miss free throws. And Grinsing is fouled by Drake Craddock.
And we still got, they still get one more out of bounds play before we can foul.
Yep. 64-57. Grinsing inbound it. Looking. Still looking. And Lee fouls this time. He fouls Craig Lewis Jr.
Nice try, though.
Yep.
The player hit the deck, and Gabriel's immediately trying to get one with the official, say, go this way, son.
And to the line will be, they're putting Mustafa there. I thought it was Craig Lewis Jr. He's not in the game. Well, it is Mustafa, that's right. Niven and Waller are going to come back in the game after the free throw. He'll shoot 2 here. 54.8. Need at least one miss, don't we? Here's the shot up. Got it. This kid's played pretty well for him off the bench too, Stan.
Yep.
Mustafa.
7 points, but they've all been, not that many points, but they've all been key points in this contest.
Craddock and Bales get a good hand as they come out. Out of the game for them will be Allen, and back in the game will be Bolden. And again to the line is Micah Mustafa. In the air.
Oh, there's your wish.
Rebound, Williams. Williams front court. Williams thought about it. Now we'll drive in, puts up the little short jumper. No, came out. Great shot, great effort. He just wouldn't get down. And that's been the storyline of the second half. Stan, I go back to those trips. We had about 4 threes. Every shot I liked. Every shot I didn't like the result. We just couldn't get them to go, and sometimes that happens.
At about the 5-minute mark, we had our last best shot at it.
Yep.
And as of now, it looks like they might withstand the last punch. But we'll see.
It was 58-53, and we had the ball down 5. Bolden. And the foul is got to be on Lee. That's number 5. Is that what they call it? Yep. Good hand for Gabe Lee. The sophomore, he'll live for another day. 2 more seasons wearing the purple. And to the line will be Bolden.
Gabriel tried one of those sneaky tricks to try and get one. It works maybe 1 in a million.
Bolden has played well for them off the bench. He's really a good-looking athlete. Free throw there. If Stan and I was built the way Aiden Bolden is,
we wouldn't
and the
be
way
here.
Davis Shorter is, we'd be dangerous.
Oh, we're still bad men, though.
I'm not the one that fell coming in. 66-57.
I got tripped.
You did. The curve tripped you. But you're okay. Free throw up, no good. Well, Waller with it. Front court, Williams. Williams will drive in. Williams with a step back 3. Up, no good. Rebound, though, controlled by TCA. Back up by Craddock. Block, goes out of bounds off of PCA.
No, it's our ball.
I said PCA. TCA's ball.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. 66-57.
P's and T's.
Yeah. Great crowd. Great tribute to our fans, the Lion Nation, here in Forest today. Craddock with it. Out to Williams. Williams didn't shoot the 3 this time. Down low to Lakai. Tompkins looking for Craddock.
Take a shot.
Craddock will put up the 3. No good. Rebound, big Wade. He's hard to get in there. And a foul now on TCA.
We spent too much time trying to dig out and get a 3. At this point, you take your best available shot. Get points on the board and then keep fighting. But you can't do anything when you keep passing the ball around at this point. You just got to put the ball down the neck of the rim and do it.
Braden Waller out. Gets a big hand from the crowd here. Nicky Castle's in the game down there. It's 66-57. LaJoy free throw up, good. Dan, he does not have a field goal in this half, but yet they still lead by 10.
Amazing.
They're really good. TCA's really good as well. season's going to end here today on this Saturday in Middle Tennessee. Missed the free throw, gets it on rebound, puts it up, underhand scoop, no good, and ball out of bounds off TCA.
Boy, let's get one, off TCA.
Yeah. 67-57. The game a lot closer than this final score is going to indicate, though. 15.6. Rinsing gets it into Bolin. From TCA, don't even foul here. They try to, no call. 10 seconds, 9 seconds.
Well,
Mustafa
they're just letting it out.
Yeah. Mustafa. Tompkins is holding his jersey on the backside, and they finally had to call a foul.
Why did we do that?
Lakai put both hands on his jersey and held him. Mustafa to shoot 2 free throws. He's 1 of 2 there today. Unusual looking play.
Well, it gives us a crack to get one more bucket.
The season will end at 23-9, but a great year for our Lions. Up good. Stan, the highlight of my year, obviously, on a personal note, was when Jay told me to go down to the locker room, and this group of kids and the fans and their parents and the Booster Club presented me a tremendously nice gift of a present. And they say it doesn't count. And this game ends. The unhappy final here, 68-57. We'll talk about that and more. The Lions season comes to a close, but a great effort here at Providence Christian. We ran out of time, is like what I'd like to say. 68-57, the unhappy final. Take a 2-minute break, back with a short post game after this on the BallGame Blitz and Worthy Road Studios.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
It's the off season, but it's the best season to buy at Aloha Custom Pools. Snag your dream pool now, and we promise you'll be splashing around by Memorial Day. What are you waiting for? Give us a call or visit us at AlohaCustomPools.com.
Hello folks, this is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installations, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
And we're back here at Murfreesboro in the Dotson Gymnasium on the campus of Providence Christian Academy, where PCA, Providence Christian, has defeated TCA 68-57. Providence Christian will advance to the state's Final Four with a ball game next Friday afternoon. Some numbers for TCA. Cooper Vales, 2 of 4 from Charity for 2. Zach Niven, 1 field goal for 3. Drake Kralik, a field goal, 0 of 2 from Charity for 2. Gabriel Lee, a field goal for 3. Braden Waller, 3 field goals, 2 from long range, 2 of 2 from Charity for 10. Lakai Tompkins came in the second half fighting the fight of his life against much bigger opponents. Lakai Tompkins went to war in the second half. He had 8 second half points on 4 field goals, 5 for the game. He had 10 points. For TCA, Caleb Williams, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11 field goals, 4 from long range, 1 of 2 from Charity. Caleb Williams didn't go down without a fight tonight. he had 27 points, and 14 of those were in the second half. 14 in the second, 13 in the first. He played the consummate ball game. Lakai went to war in the second half. A school or a team that was vastly outsized at every position, and I think PCA thought they were going to come in here and have an easy time of it, and we said, well, let's go to midcourt and let's stand it there and fight. And we fought back with them, back and forth, punched them in the middle of the ring for 32 minutes. Unfortunately, TCA falls tonight by 11, but it is the farthest any Trinity Christian Academy boys team has ever advanced. No TCA team has done what this group has done, and that's first, qualify for the state tournament, second, win a state tournament game, and get to the quarterfinals, Diamond.
Very well put, Stan. Congratulations to Providence Christian. They cut the nets down to our right. Well, they should. And some magical history for the Lions of Providence Christian. We wish them the very best. How tight was the game? 13-11 at the end of one. 36-27 at the break, but TCA scored the first 8 points of the third stanza and pulled within 36-35 at one time. And then it was nip and tuck just about the entire third quarter. 50-46 at the end of three. So TCA still right in the ball game, but they lose it. The unhappy final here, 68-57. And Stan, on a personal note, again, I want to echo what I was trying to say earlier. I want to thank the TCA Nation. I want to thank the TCA Booster Club, every administrator out there, every teacher, every player, every fan for being so nice to me personally and my wife personally and our trials and tribulations that we're enduring right now. But a lot of highlights for you and I both through the years, a lot of highlights this year, a lot of great victories, a lot of great moments on the court. But the moment off the court a couple of weeks ago there in the locker room when I was invited to come in with the team, that will be etched in my heart forever.
A magical season for TCA unfortunately comes to an end, but they fought down to the very last second of this ball game. We'd like to remind everybody this has been a broadcast presentation of Worthy Road Studios and the BallGame Blitz. Any rebroadcast, reproduction of this broadcast without the express written consent of Worthy Road Studios is hereby and strictly prohibited. Diamond, we got some sponsors we need to talk about.
You didn't have to read that. You just echoed that. I held it up for you. Didn't even read it. But
I'm a pro.
You certainly are. We'd like to thank all
and I'm also, contrary to what some people believe, I am Diamond Dave McCauley's basketball partner of 17 years.
Well, that's no doubt. Our advertisers tonight, Carlite Nissan, Aloha Pools, Jones Chevrolet, the Blacksmith Restaurant, Dynamics Physical Therapy, Humboldt Chrysler Dodge, Jeep Ram, Elite Dental, Bank of Jackson, McCoy's Heating and Air, and Deaton's Carpet. Also, our advertisers for TCA, Foundation Bank, Tennessee Tractor, Waterwell Solutions, West Tennessee Bank, and Food Right. Certainly, without them, these games wouldn't be possible to bring to you.
One more thing to remind you of the West Tennessee Middle School All-Star Basketball game tomorrow afternoon on West Tennessee Sports. Look at West Tennessee Sports. I don't have the start time in the top of my head, but both basketball games, boys and girls, on West Tennessee Sports, the middle school all-star game. It's always a nice extravaganza, and I hope you'll take the time to come and watch that ball game on West Tennessee Sports. Next week, I believe, Dave, it's high school baseball right here on the Ball Game Blitz.
We look forward to it. Certainly our thanks today to Brett Lewis on the camera. Jay Cashin, as always, great job, our producer and director. Paul Schultze, our executive producer and director. I'd be remiss not to thank Daniel Cashin and Grayson Resnick, who helped us a lot on the camera this year as well. For Stan Gerard, I'm Diamond Dave McCulley. Stan, we head west, but we head west with our heads up. We lose at 68-57.
Diamond Dave, good night and God bless, young man.
No doubt. Same to you, sir. And God bless all of you. Thank you so much for supporting TCA and Trinity Christian Academy, whether it be sports, academics, the arts, no matter. We love you and appreciate you. From Providence Christian, good night, everybody.